So once that I get this point, it's very common that the guy start to hold and try to keep this position very tight in order to control the guy on bottom, but doesn't mean that that's the better control, the best control. Once that I have here, I can just slide this hand out and bring my belly on top of his face, right? Once that I control his face that way, means that the guy cannot escape the hip outside, right? He cannot escape the hip and look that way at the same time. So I'm gonna put all my weight here on top of his face. And then I'm gonna get my collar. What happens now when the guy has the arm trapped, he's gonna try to release this arm and he must rock his legs a little bit, one side and other. When he comes to this side, I'm gonna grab the knee, right? So I'm gonna keep this position and start to slide with this foot on right here. I'm gonna step up this leg and put this foot under his armpit, very close to his rib. Then I just slide my knee under his shoulder and get the arm, right?
His ankle like this, okay? So the same moment now, when I try to sweep him forward, all right, Mike is gonna put the weight forward here and protect and block the sweep, all right? I will transition here, guys. My right hand, all right, come between his legs here, and then I transition to the X guard, okay? And then now from here, just apply the technical stand up, and then I come on top. Okay, one more time. And the deep head guard, right here, okay? And then now I try to control his ankle. Alright, the same moment when the guy put the weight forward, I control, I pass my hand on this side here, alright? Transition to the X, okay? And then now I will push him forward, apply the technical stand up, and then I come on top. Okay? You got it? So let's go. Okay guys, so one more time. I'm going to start in the spider guard, okay? Now I need to escape this foot, okay, and move my hips. My hips is very important in the spider guard, okay? So you need to move your hips all the time. So I step and open my leg, okay? What the guy use, okay, sometimes just pass his foot like this, but now I don't have one good control, okay, posture up. Look, it's not good for me, but one good detail, when I want to control his arm, I straighten my leg and use my foot behind his back, like this, okay? Now, I come back my hips. Look, I break his posture up now, okay? I use my hips on bottom my opponent. Now I just stretch my leg and slip back and get the mount, okay? So one more time. Okay, spider guard, okay, pay attention your grips, okay? Move your hips, pass your leg over, stretch, foot behind his back. This detail is the most important detail, okay? Foot behind his back. Now, hips up, come back, break his posture, okay? Sweep, and get the mount, okay? Let's go.
And the guy stay here, put it. Stay here, stay guard, the guy stand up a little bit. Yeah. The guys put only one base hit, okay? Pay attention when the guys grip my collar here. I don't can grip his collar here, over his arm here. I need to grip his collar over his arm here, not under his arm here, okay? In the time I grip his collar over his arm here, I put my hand on the ground, I skip my hip a little bit, okay? The guy grip my collar here, I need to put my hand, I grip his collar over his arm here, and close my elbow. Now I put my hand on the ground, I skip my hip a little bit. Now I sit up a little bit, enter with my knee, pass my leg over his head here. 1, 2. Nice. Wow. Okay, one more time. I grab his collar over his arm and close my elbow here. Now I need to put my hand on the ground. I escape my hip a little bit. I need to escape my hips here, for winning the spacer here. Okay? I put my hand on the ground, I win the spacer here. Now I need to enter with my knee here in the chest. Okay? 1, 2. Okay, guys, let's go.
Guys, I will show one of my favorite attacks on side mount. So, look guys, I get this side mount right here, and my opponent is closed. And always when I get side mount, I pass his guard. Sometimes it's not easy to pass his guard, so I like to first to do some attacks that I don't need to move so much to let the guy like stuck. So what I will do? The guy is all blocked right here. He has his both elbows closed, and he's blocked. He's closed right here. So I will open his lapel right here, and I will bring his lapel for my hand right here, and I will block his arm right here. Right now, I will make compression on top of his face to open his other elbow that is here. And when I do this, he will open his elbow. And now I will put my knee right here. Right? So look guys, now what I did, I blocked this arm and the other arm, so he doesn't have arms to defense anymore. But he has his both legs yet. So what I will do, I will take his left leg and I will put his leg on the floor, like this. So now, I block his both arms and his both legs, so he cannot move. And what I will do, I will get the mount, but I will not come just to the mount. I will go stretch the triangle. And I will still moving my bar and closing my leg right here. Now I have the option to submit him right here, here, or the normal triangle. One more time. This position looks a little bit complicated, but you guys can't believe it's not complicated. So I'm right here, the guy is so close. I will take his lapel and bring to my hand. So I blocked his arm. Okay, now it's very, very good for me, the situation. I will put pressure on top of his face, and he will open his elbow. I come with my knee, right? Now I will control his leg, and I will put his leg on the floor. So he has his both legs blocked and his both arms blocked. I will move my leg on top of his arm, and I will come to the triangle. One, 2, and 3. Okay? Let's go.
I try pass my half guard with one hand inside my leg. My first defense here, my hand go here in the shoulder, and my other hand go here in the knee. Alright? Look, this hand go here in this knee. Now this leg go here, this side, and I turn my body here. Alright? I'm stay here, this hand in the shoulder protect me here, because don't have this hand here, the guy stay here and I don't have nothing. Alright? This hand in the shoulder, I turn my body here and I grip here in the knee. And look, I using this leg here for helping sweep. Alright? And go and sweep. Again. This hand here is very important. Here I grip here in this knee. Because I don't grip here, when I turn here, the guy escapes. Alright? I grip here in the knee. Now I turn and grip here in the other knee. And I go here inside the leg. And look, this leg help me. And I flip. Alright? Let's go.
The most important thing here when the guy starts to pass in the half is to block him from pass. Okay, I gotta keep one hand on his shoulder, and also I gotta follow him with my on his hand here on his wrist. Okay, you can grab his biceps to defend it, but here in this situation, I'm gonna try to grab on his wrist, and then he actually going to start to looking for grab my pants here and start to stalk my leg inside. Okay, when he starts to get in here, I gotta just let him come. Okay, and start to keep my hips up. Okay, let it start to come. And then he think he can pass by putting his pressure on my, go a little bit lower. He's trying to keep his pressure on my chest here. What I'm going to do is start to follow him and roll backwards. Okay, just roll. Just backwards, roll. You guys do in the gym. Or roll over your shoulder and sweep him and get on top in the half. Okay, go back. Okay, the same thing here. I first try to block him for don't let him pass, don't let him get inside control. You know, it's not fun to be here. Okay. First thing here, when he starts sticking my leg inside, okay, I'm going to start to move towards his head, okay, and bring my hips up. Okay, when I bring my hips up, I'm just going to do shoulder roll. Boom. And get on top. Okay? Under, cross face, establish your position. Okay? You guys get it? This one more time. Okay, one more time. Shoulder. Try to make you keep your hands on his wrist and let him pass. And then he see he's not going to get anything here. He starts to look for my pants here. When he starts to get in and put the pressure on my shoulder, I'm going to get on the side here. See how I use my shoulder, stay on my shoulder, my hips up. Okay, when I get here, I'm going to just roll backwards and get on top. Okay? Then establish your position in head front. Go, guys.
Leonardo Ralde from Ecuador.
Professor Fabio showed us first when the guy is grabbing me from this side and I go to the arm lock, but now in this time he's grabbing me in the other side. So in this position I won't go for the arm bar. I will prefer to choose go to the Kimura lock. So I will grab it with my hand here my collar and then place my hand in the other side of Soluso's hip. Then I pull him towards me and do a kind of sprawl here. Putting all of my weight over his arm, don't let him return to his back to the mat. Then I will use my right knee over his arm to control his arm. Then I will start getting up, and his hand will immediately end up in my Kimura. Then I just finish him. Once again, he's grabbing me in the opposite side. So I will grab him. One important thing in this position is that I keep always control and all of my weight over him. So I will place my hand in the other side and pull him towards me in this position and make kind of a sprawl, making my hip heavier in this side. Then I will use my right knee over his arm and start getting up, and his arm will immediately end up in the Kimura over here. Okay. It's okay, or I'll do it again. One more time. He's grabbing here, so I will grab my own lapel and use my right hand in the other side of his hip. Then I will pull him towards me and make kind of sprawl here with my ear always pressing his arm, don't letting him escape. Then I will use my knee over his arm to start stretching until I get the Kimura here. Okay? That's right.
I'm trying to pass his guard, and he's working in those De La Riva hook. I must put my knee on the ground and my arm over his leg. And then it will be a roll. During the roll, I must take care about his foot. I will close a triangle, and then I will pull his leg, and I will push with my chin against his knee to get the calf lock.
One more time.
Once again. Oh, so he's using the De La Riva hook. Okay. I must also, as I have this empty hand, I cannot grab here. And the other hand
it will be between mine and his knee, over his leg. And then I will just roll. I will put my hand just here, you know. During the roll, I must control his foot. Normally I use my other leg to do that. Like slow motion. Look. I must be sure that that's 90 degrees. You know, I must open my knee and then I go up. And squeeze. Okay, guys? Relax.
Okay, so he go strap his leg a little bit. Now he go close his knee on top of my shoulder, okay? And break my posture, like this. Now I can't posture up. He go to pass his leg in front of my face, escape his hips. Now he start, okay, put pressure on top of my shoulder. But sometimes your opponent is very flexible, okay? And he wants to defense. And he go twist. So we shall go twist together, okay? Now it's very important, okay? He keep his back on the floor. He can't sit up one more time, okay? Another important detail, he go push my back and use his elbow behind my back, like this, okay? I can't move. His other hand, he go grip my sleeve, open the triangle, step on the floor and escape his hips outside. Oh, go, Michel. Okay? So in this situation, it's very important you keep your back on the floor, okay guys? One more time. Spider guard, okay? Close his knee on top of my shoulder. Go to the omoplata lock, okay? He go to start, submit, I go to defense, okay? Keep his back on the floor, push my back, elbow behind my back, grip my sleeve, open the triangle, and escape the hips. Okay? Let's go. Yes, yes. We can go that way. You don't really see, I can turn my head. It's gotta be over my face. Yeah, you better.
Joelho primeiro, ó. Eu tô fazendo força aqui, como se fosse. Primeirinho me alça pra entrar nesse joelho, ó. Isso. Agora mudou o ângulo, ó. Me leva pra lá.
Te leva pra lá?
E tira a mão. Isso. Agora tem que levantar. Não, você vai subir com isso aí? Só que o garoto tem que tirar. Assim, pô, ajoelhadinho aqui tá bonito.